You may remember that Trump always talks about the world is laughing at us.
Right.
All of that is just projection because the world is laughing at him.
All right. I don't actually know who those two women are, but they're correct. As much as MAGA tries to deny it, the world is laughing at us, not only for ever electing Trump in the first place, but they can't believe we did it again. And I know, neither can anyone watching this video, but here we are. I was actually just in Europe about 2 weeks ago, and anyone that I talked to about America would bring up Trump with a look of embarrassment on their face for us, as if I said I was just in town visiting from Germany in the 1930s. But don't take my anecdotal accounting of things. Trump and his whole clown car of stooges just got humiliated on the world stage, and I've got the pictures and video to show it all off so that hopefully the rest of the world can know that not everyone in America has lost their minds. So, hit subscribe to Really American Media right here on YouTube, and let's send another message that way. Because those of us that voted blue in the last election might be in the minority, but let's be a vocal minority. Eh? All right. So, in case you've never heard of it, the Glastonbury Music Festival is happening in the UK right now. It's a cool show. It features a wide range of artists, from Rod Stewart to Olivia Rodrigo. The official capacity for this festival is just over 200,000 people, which makes it much bigger than like Coachella, for example. But as you can see from this video, each year, way more than 200,000 people manage to get in. And this year, they're going to be greeted by a reminder that nobody embarrasses planet Earth more than America. USA. USA.
Various politicians and billionaires are pictured sporting spacesuits, boarding a rocket with Elon Musk inside. An accompanying sign reads, "The tech bros want to go to Mars, so we're sending them there." There's room on the rocket for a few more souls, so they're being joined by Trump, Netanyahu, Vance, Farage, and Rowling. Just some of the people who in recent years have made life on Earth more difficult for the rest of us.
Now, yeah, there's a few non-American embarrassments on there, like J.K. Rowling or Netanyahu. But I would also argue that America has done a lot to make all of those people as rich and as famous as they are. So we still kind of own that. But it's very notable that Trump, Vance, Zuckerberg, Bezos, Rupert Murdoch, and even Katy Perry and Hulk Hogan are on this mural at a British festival. And one, unfortunately, now American citizen who has certainly risen to fame here, sorry, he got his own very special display to go right alongside this already embarrassing mural.
Alongside the mural is a Tesla car with a license plate fascism, decimated under the weight of a storage unit. The car was crushed by 98-year-old war veteran Ken Turner in a tank and then transported to the festival.
We've crushed fascism before, and we'll crush it again.
And that 98-year-old war veteran might just be one of my favorite new humans on the planet. It is equally awesome and embarrassing that our own Frankenstein, Mr. Elon Musk, would be the focus of so much hatred outside of our borders. Now, we already know that he's crushed his own reputation, but to see a Tesla get crushed by a fascist fighting war veteran is top of the pops. That's what they say in the UK. It's true. Google it. But speaking of the UK, let's highlight one of the worst muggles out there, J.K. Rowling, who I used to be a fan of, as my kids loved those Harry Potter books. I even did a Potter-themed Elf on the Shelf display with the elf dressed in Hufflepuff gear, complete with the floating candles above the dinner table. Not bad, right? But, much like those candles, my respect for her eventually came crashing down when we all found out that she's, tad homophobic and transphobic, and apparently no amount of magic will ever cure that.
J.K. Rowling has responded to a mural in which she is depicted being sent to Mars, which appears in one of the venues of this year's Glastonbury Festival. Writer Julie Bindel took to X after the installation was unveiled to say, J.K. Rowling has long been a lesbian icon, but this takes it up a notch or two. Rowling responded to her and said, "I'm really confused. Am I supposed to feel insulted? That's the coolest I've ever looked in my life."
Yeah, jackass, you're supposed to be insulted, but you would need some level of self-awareness for that to ever happen. Reminds me of the time that Trump spoke in front of the United Nations, and he was legitimately shocked when they openly laughed at him. Because again, he has zero self-awareness for what a joke he is and what a joke he's made America.
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
As they say, elect a clown and get a circus. And this is why, even across the pond, America is the laughing stock of the world. And even if we beg Britain to take us back, you can't return something after you've broken it. Oops. So, yeah, we broke it, we bought it, but that doesn't mean we all have to own it. Like, comment below, and share this worldwide. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.